What's up guys? Welcome back to episode number 20 of our Expert Mode Calamity Mod Let's Play series. We're starting off here with a bunch of new stuff, well, maybe not a bunch, but some new stuff. So if you go in our inventory, you can see we have quite a bit of things to show off. The first thing actually being in our accessory slot here, we have the Psychotic Amulet, which boosts melee and range damage and critical strike chance by 5%, but the key part is it says it grants a massive boost to these stats if you aren't moving. So if we put this on, you can see this does 75 damage right now. Put this on, stop moving, now it does 144 damage, so maybe I'll try and show this off here. Stand still, it absolutely destroys things, which is cool. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep that there in case we ever want to stand still to kill something. We can just quick equip that. I don't know what you want to call it. The next thing you can see, we have an Intense Frost Staff, which we ended up getting in the Ice Biome, which I'll explain why I was there in a second. We have Grand Gelatin, which was made, I can pull this up here. We made it by combining 3 of these little jelly things. So, you know, we had the Life Jelly and the Mana Jelly before from the jellyfish, which came from the pink and blue jellyfish, and then the hard mode green jellyfish ended up dropping this, combining into the Grand Gelatin, which basically just combines all of their effects into one accessory. Also notice we have one other new item, which is a Blighted Lens, which goes into the Eye of Desolation. I got this from a Blighted Eye in the nighttime, and it just appears to make one boss summoner. So I thought I would just mention that we got that, but it doesn't look like it will be useful for now. And then the last thing, you'll notice we also have Pixie Dust. And in the last, I think it was the last or the episode before that episode, we were trying to make the Axe of Purity. Well, now we do, and it does a whopping 54 damage. It's an axe, so I'm definitely going to replace my Molten Ham Axe, or just Molten, is that a Ham Axe? Yeah, Ham Axe. With that, because it does more damage. We have the Pwn Hammer for a hammer already, and now we just have a way better axe than it. And then you can see, if we put that here, right there, yeah. Once we get Souls of Flight, we will be able to make that into an upgraded version of it. Now, here's the important part, and I'll go ahead and quick stack all of this away. Now, here's the important part. In my inventory, you probably notice one more thing right above the Grand Gelatin, and that, in fact, is a new ore. And let me put this Wraith Banner away. There we go. So, we have Cryonic ore. Yeah, so I made a titanium pickaxe, and little to my surprise, when I was mining in the underground ice biome, I tried to mine some of it, and I actually got some. So apparently we can mine this. If we put this in here, you can see for 16, so pretty much 4 a bar, we can make 4 bars with 16 of the ore. But more importantly, there's like a whole new line of stuff in here that appears to be pretty good. Maybe. Most importantly, there are some tools, weapons, and even wings, which we can't make, but I think I will try and make in this episode, and a few items, which I also will try and make. So, now comes the question, why, number 1, why do you have so much money? And number 2, why were you in the underground ice biome? And to that I say, number 1, I sold a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of repeats, and I was farming while I was in the underground ice biome. And if we go right, it should be right on the other side of this mountain. Before I say this, or show you this, I probably should mention that if you looked at the jungle biome base, it pretty much had been taken over. No NPCs live there anymore. The only thing that's really useful for is the storage, because we're not doing anything in the jungle right now. But if you go on here, you can see the next recommended boss is the Cryogen, which is in the snow biome. And obviously we're mining Cryogen ore, or Cryonic ore, I'm sorry. So I thought, what is a better way to make a new house than in the snow biome? It's not necessarily a single house, it's more like a few houses, but you can see I did make a little base camp type thing over in this area, so that we can kind of focus on the ice biome at this time, which I like, because never in Terraria have I really ever focused my attention to the ice biome. So you can see I made this elevator, and that was kind of where I discovered it, just mining down and realizing that, oh, I can actually mine through that. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to, off camera, use these 3 Splunker potions, and I'll come back with you when all 3 of those potions have run out, and we'll see how much cryonic ore I have at the end of this session. So I've made it back to the house, and I just realized moving houses and having everything right here is going to suck for the time being, because pretty much I'm living at the other house, but anytime I need any item or deposit something in my chest, I have to fly all the way back. So I need to find a way to fix that soon. But if we look at my inventory, you can see we have quite a haul of items. So I'll start off here saying I killed an ice mimic and got a frost brand. Now normally I probably would use that, but seeing as we already have this amazing sword, I'm probably not going to use that, and I'm just going to put that into the chest. We also got an ice blade. I'm just going to put one of those in the chest because I really don't need 2. Flurry boots. I don't know if I need, but I guess I'm going to keep 1 pair of flurry boots just in case. We got another bone sword, which I know we already have, so I'm not going to keep that. An adhesive bandage, which is used in the Ankh shield. We got a fish pet. I'm definitely going to put that on instead of this little eater bone, because I really don't much care for that, and it kind of gets in the way. We got some more chests, blah, 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 blah. You get the point, but more importantly, we got, let me put that potion back. We got 680 ore, and we only ended up going through 2 of our potions. So I'd say that was pretty successful. Also, you see there, we have 16 souls of flight. On our way flying back, we actually managed to kill a wyvern that attacked us, so that was kind of cool. And then I guess I can deposit my gold. But here's what we've been waiting for after we kill this thing. Here's what we've been waiting for. Making the new bars. So I'm expecting a pretty, 168 bars. That's quite a lot. And you can see there's a lot of stuff here that we can make, but I know there's a lot more stuff we can make just by having some more accessories and such. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. So this requires 10 crystal shards, which I know we do have. I'm not sure why that is in mob drops, but I need to take that out. But this appears to be some sort of, where is it? There it is. Ornate shield. So 4 defense, increases defense by 8 when below 25% health, and then this is made into Asgard's Valor, which pretty sure is like an endgame shield item, basically, that combines a lot of that type of stuff. So, we have the Shimmer Spark, which I think is a yo-yo. Let me try this out. Go. That isn't actually that bad. And I think, oh, no, never mind. I was about to say I think it has infinite flight time, or yo time, whatever you want to call that. Kind of a weird term. But I'm not sure it does. Either way, that's way better than the Armok, and I'm definitely going to replace that with that. Let's see, what else do we have here? We still have 157 bars left. So we already made that. We have the Starlight Lance, which does 63 damage, and as a material. You also have the Sword Trinity. I guess we can make that. 72. Hold on. Let me get in a better space to show. Oh my god. I think I found our new weapon. So this has no modifiers. It does 72 damage. This does 75, but it's legendary. If we put this in here, it's not a material for anything. But instead of shooting just one projectile, this thing shoots like, what is that, 4 or 5? So not only is this better ranged, but it almost does the same exact damage. And we just got another blighted lens, which is cool. So I think I'm gonna be using that. Somehow I'm already replacing my legendary Flood Tide. Wow. I'm gonna reforge that to legendary. Let me tell you that right now. Let's make a shard-light pickaxe, because why not? I mean, we have enough bars, and it's probably faster, maybe? Yeah, it looks to be faster, and I know we have, it has the same pickaxe power, so we're not going to be able to mine anything new with that. Now on to the armor. So, let's make the Daedalus leggings, and I can't, this is so weird, I can't even tell that, oh, there's the chest plate. The breastplate, actually, my bad. Traveling Merchant, that's cool. And then we have the Daedalus helm, and this one is the melee one. So, this one has, this has 11 defense, this has 15, 23. On here we have 13, 17, and 21. So let me put this on and see. Okay, so the damage on our sword is the exact same, but wow, let's read the set bonus here. So, grants melee damage, crit chance, and defensive boost as health gets lower. You have a 50% chance to reflect projectiles back at enemies. If you reflect a projectile, you are also healed for half that projectile's damage. Excuse me? So, projectile, does that... Yeah, look, I'm damaging it without touching it. And it also said my defense and stats would go up the lower my health gets. So let me see if I can try and lower my health, but these things do like no damage to me. Yeah, see, look, we already have, well, we did, not anymore, but we had our health, or damage go up on that sword, so that seems to be good, but we still have 108 bars of stuff, or of things to make, you know what I mean. So I guess we'll make the spear. I mean, wait, what? Does that shoot something? It shoots something. So not only is it a spear, but it also shoots a projectile. Wow. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I mean, that's a great spear if you like to use spears. And then let me go into here and see all the other stuff I can make that I might need more stuff for. So, Dark Light Greatsword, 70 damage. That requires 1 Soul of Night, 1 Soul of Light, 5 Fallen Stars, and 12 bars. So I'm missing the Soul of Light, Soul of Night. I know I don't have any of those. I'm going to make that in this episode. We also are missing Souls of Flight for the wings, and then apparently this can go into a bar of life with some other bars and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go try and get just a single Soul of Night. I keep mixing them up. Just a few other things, maybe kill some more wyverns, and see how it all ends up turning out. But either way, we just got a ton of new amazing weapons that I am very, very excited to use. Apparently, I didn't read all about the helmet, because if you read it, so immunity to Cursed Inferno, and gives control over gravity. So, with this helmet, we can literally infinitely fly, pretty much, with the ability to just, like, go up whenever we want. I think I'm on board. I think I'm on board with that. And we have a wyvern. Sweet. I guess I'll do this fight on camera, because I think we've done like one wyvern on camera this series, and we ended up dying. And we have a Martian saucer thing, which does damage, but apparently not enough, because he was just murked. And you can see this sword, I'm in love with this sword. But now we should, oh, and of course our spawn point's gone. But we can go ahead and check out this. Hey, the Gatligator. I'm gonna buy that, because I like the Gatligator, and no one else seems to like the Gatligator, but I do, and I'm going to buy that. So now, the only thing we have left to do is get a few Souls of Night, which I will go attempt to do now. Challenger. Now, I guess this is a good test to test out our new weapons, but a Crimson Mimic, and ironically, it's in one of the best spots possible for us, because it's in my arena down here, so we don't have to worry about that, and wow, we are getting absolutely murked. and I'm trying to see if our damage goes up a ton, but so far it's only gone up by 2. So maybe that's not a promising stat of this sword, but either way, I mean, going up any damage really is great. And I'm hoping that okay, it would be appreciated if those could not bounce back and hit me, but I was wow, I'm getting murked by this thing. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I'm hoping that we could see the reflection of our armor, like, go in action, because I don't think we have yet. And apparently, like the armor said, if we do end up reflecting a hit, we get like half that damage. Either way, we did just kill it and got like the worst item possible, the life drain, which gives us like, what, 1 health when we kill something? 1 health back. It's honestly garbage. Never use it. Let's see. Defense has not gone up at all. We've gone up 4 damage now, and we're pretty low on health, so I'm not exactly sure how great that is. The armor's great, don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to think the armor might not be as good as the titanium armor, simply because of the fact that the titanium armor allows for that dodge occasionally, which in my opinion is definitely a lot better than occasionally reflecting a hit. Maybe that's just my opinion or something, but either way, I'm just going to keep farming, trying to get a Soul of Night, which somehow I have not gotten yet. As much as I would have liked to continue searching for the Soul of Night, that cave that I was checking out, which was all the way over here, I did die in, and it just wasn't very good. I wasn't getting anything, so I thought I'd come back to the base, deposit all my stuff, and then I was hoping we would make this, but... Oh, okay, so we're just missing a Helium Essence, which is not hard to get, because we have 34 of them, which is quite an amount. But we now have new wings. Sweet. So we're going to go ahead and replace those. These look a lot better, especially because they're matching with our armor. And I'm hoping that they're a lot better, because we bought these at the beginning of hard mode for 1 platinum, but these you actually have to craft and blah 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 blah. Either way, I'm going to get back to searching for the Soul of Night. That ended up taking a lot longer than it should have, because we had to go all the way. We went into this Crimson Cave, we dug all the way down here, went into the underworld, and then had to go all up into here, because I just figured out that my giant mushroom biome is the underground Crimson, and also the underground hollowed meets it there, so that's going to definitely be a good spot to farm later in the game when we need souls. But while I was down in the underworld, I ended up getting an Old Lord Oath Sword from a Bone Serpent, and if we put that in here, you can see it's the Forbidden Oath Blade, which needs Souls of Fright, but we already have the Blade Crest Oath Sword, so whenever we defeat Skeletron Prime, we can make that in its upgraded version. I also accidentally summoned a Queen Bee while I was down there, defeated her, and ended up getting honeyed goggles, so that's kind of cool. And anyways, on to what I was really trying to do instead of all of that. I was trying to make the soul... where is it? Okay, so it's the Dark Light Greatsword, so we need a Soul of Light as well. We need to grab 5 Fallen Stars like so, and take that over to the Mithril Anvil, and we can go ahead and make, hopefully... Nope, what am I missing? It seems like I'm always missing something. So we got the bars, we have the Fallen Stars, we're at a Mithril Anvil, we have a Soul of Night, we have a Soul of Light. Why? Oh, that's a... Wow. Soul of Flight, not Soul of Light. So, if we put that back and actually grab a Soul of Light, then we should actually be able, there we go, to make this sword. Hopefully this wasn't a waste and it's actually somewhat good. So it does 69 damage. Okay, so it appears to be... Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, so it appears to be a lot like this sword, the Trinity, where it shoots out things, but instead, this one shoots out just a single bullet, and then explodes into multiple when it actually hits something. Not sure if that's better. I think in some situations it could be better, but honestly I think I'm gonna end up sticking to the Trinity because it's really good. So let's really put this weapon to the test, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Because if we go into boss summoners, we have a mechanical worm, we have a mechanical skull, which we ended up getting while we were killing slimes and stuff over when we were making that house. But we don't want that. We want to make a twins summoner, so we need to grab our lenses, souls of lights. What else do we need for the twins? There it is. And just 5 iron bars. Do we have that? We do. We have 40. And it is somewhat night, not really at all. But we are going to make a single twins summoner. Actually, we'll make 2. In case we end up beating one, then we can probably try it again the next night. Because we need hollowed bars. There's a few things that we can make, excluding hollowed bars right now. So that's really all I need. And I know I just quick stacked all of the repeats in there. I'm going to do a chest clean out soon-ish. But I guess while I'm waiting for night, I'm going to go over to my ice base, do a few things, and then I'll be back with you. So I was hoping we could get our goblin to move back in because he's dead. He's been dead for a while and he hasn't moved in. So I just went ahead and fought the wall of flesh, hoping that maybe killing the guide would allow him to move back in. But it appears not. The Dryad actually moved in first, but we did get a warrior emblem, which is possibly... Okay, so no, it's not even that good. When we get the power glove and stuff to make that whole accessory line, that'll be a lot better. But obviously we don't have that right now. So we're just gonna have to be disappointed and use this brand like I was about to say factory new for some reason because I was playing CSGO earlier. Not sure why that came out like that. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut until it's night, and hopefully we will be defeating the twins today. Oh, it just turned night, and we are ready. Gonna go ahead, buff up. We have a few more buffs this time. Not sure why he just shot so many things. And I've already have encountered a problem. That being my aim. Obviously I just got the sword, so my aim is not the best because I don't really know where the bullets are gonna go. Also, my wings are quite a bit faster than last time, so I can't really like go up and shoot them like I could before. Don't really think that's gonna be a problem though. And I'm not sure why I'm focusing down the wait, no, that's not the laser guy. I'm fine. Ah, boy. Okay, so time hopefully will not be an issue once again. It will probably just be us dying if we do die. Hopefully we will not though, because this sword is quite a bit better. We have what I would assume to be quite a bit better armor than last time as well. Not excluding that dodge thing. Maybe I'll try my yo-yo. I don't think the yo-yo we have is actually that bad either. And we don't have a Shield of Cthulhu, which I was really debating bringing, because having that dodge ability and being able to change my direction mid-flight pretty much instantaneously, wow, that's definitely a word, was really helpful before when I did the twins, because it allowed you to get out like when he was dodging at you. Without that, it's definitely a lot harder. You kind of have to plan your movements more. But right now, we aren't honestly doing terrible. And he should go into rage mode here in a second. Let's try and get him down when he goes into rage mode. Not sure why I'm getting in their way. Come on, how are you not in rage mode yet, dude? You're 13th. There we go. Try and get a few free hits on him there. So if you look at the time, it's around 9:30 right now. So we're definitely doing this a lot faster. And I don't want to jinx ourselves, but if you look at our health, we haven't dropped below 300 yet, which is a promising sign that, number one, these wings are quite a bit faster, and as I say that, we get hit. Wow. And I think that's the first time we just dropped below 300, but this is doing a lot more damage quickly. and I think I have a strategy to deal with this guy while he's charging. Because my wings are so fast, as long as we get him like right below us and we fly straight up, not too fast so that he despawns, but just fly straight up, then I think we will be faster than him and be able to dodge at the same time. And then while he's on his flamethrower, we can just glide down like this. So, Spasmatism is almost down. Oh no, that's a bad place to be in. That was not good. That took a huge chunk out of our health, and was a complete accident that I happened to land right in the lake as he charged us twice. Either way, he should go down now. There we go. And I don't think he dropped anything other than, once again, 33 silver, which is kind of funny. And this guy, he does like 8 damage to me when he charges, so right now, pretty much my only goal is just to get him, or just to get my life kind of regen, basically, before he goes into his final phase. Because, like last time, I think I underestimated how much damage he actually does when he's shooting. So I just kind of want to get back up to full health, have a potion ready whenever I need it, and go from there. And I also am attempting to dodge the other enemies, which I'm surprised are spawning since it's a boss fight. I thought the enemy spawn rates were like supposed to go down or something because it's a boss fight, but apparently not, and we are currently being attacked, and we just had 70 damage dealt by a flying bat. That's kind of embarrassing. And he should go into rage very soon, and there's a turtle, and a nimbus, and a blighted eye. This is not the time. This is really not the time. Oh boy. I like how also I keep saying I hate to do boss fights at the end of episodes, and here I am again doing a boss fight at the end of an episode. That was a good dodge on that turtle. And he should be going into rage right now. Got some cheeky hits on him there while he was spinning. And if I can end up running straight and getting my sword at a good pace so that I can keep hitting him constantly, then this should be a pretty easy end fight here. He's not actually hitting me that much, surprisingly. I mean, we're currently at full health. Still full health. Wow. Not sure if he turned into a stormtrooper now or what, but he just apparently cannot hit me. Now, unless something insanely bad happens here, I think we just defeated the twins a lot easier. I mean, it's 12 something right now, so the time we still are somewhat close. I mean, we have like 4 minutes or 3 either way. And up here's where we underestimated him again. Look how much we're going down. We were at just 400 health, and now we're at 194. Partially because I'm getting hit by all these other things. Let's stay right here. Let's stay right here. I like this. I like this. Maybe not. Under 1,000. Under 1,000. 200. And... oh, come on. There we go. So, the twins have been defeated, which is very good. Number 1, life fruit can now spawn in the underground jungle, meaning we can get 500 health, which is amazing. And number 2... we have hollowed bars, which will allow me to make an item that I desperately have wanted to make, and possibly a few more. So, I've taken 3 Essence of Elysium, 3 Essence of Cinder, an Enchanted Sword, a Star Fury, and then an Excalibur, which does actually a pretty decent amount of damage at 75. That's not what we want to make, though. What we want to make is the Arc of the Ancients, which does 85 damage. We got Massive, which is cool, but look at this. Not only does it shoot a single projectile, like that one that's going right here, it also rains down stars, does just the normal, sword attack, but I mean it combines pretty much all of these, which is really, really good. And then it also, if we go right here, combines into a true Arc of the Ancients, and then Arc of the Elements, which is even better late game. Now, this sword is great, and I think I'm still going to use this, but this one possibly... it's definitely going to go in my inventory, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to keep it on my hotbar, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use that as my main weapon, simply because the Trinity is just that good. We have 12 hollowed bars left. I'm not really sure what to make. I saw this, a clock Gatling gun, which we can't actually make. Never mind. But we have cryo bars here, which I'm assuming we get from the cryogen boss. And then 4 hollowed bars and 8 hellstone bars, which makes the flare frost blade, which looks pretty good. I might save up for that, maybe a few other things, but either way, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We actually did finally kill the twins. Tomorrow's episode, definitely going to have a lot more stuff, between getting 500 health, between a lot of other stuff I have planned. Also, stay tuned on the channel for some more cool videos coming up. I have a lot planned. I'll keep you updated. Anyways, episode's kind of long for episode 20, and I'll stop rambling now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace. I can fly.